Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm sending you so many blessings as you navigate this human journey. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and give a life update. It's been about last year actually changed my name. So if you guys go all the way back to the beginning of some of the videos I have, I might have said that my name was Deja at that time. And last year, about this time, I actually changed my name. So my name is now Mana Keep Blessing. This is a name that I received from my higher self while I was in ceremony. And as soon as I heard the name, I knew that it was my name. I knew that that was me. It felt like me. And so I knew when I came out of ceremony that I was going to want to change that to my legal name. So I actually went through that process. And for me, it actually happened really quick. Typically, it can take, they say it can take like at least 60 days for you to get like a hearing with the judge and things like that. Mine went through, like I filled out all the paperwork, and then you have to fill out a paper that says that like you're not a sex offender, and like you have it sent over to the sex registry in your county, and they have to sign the paperwork to verify that you're not on that list. And so once I got that back and I submitted all my paperwork, the whole process probably took about 2 weeks. It was really quick. It happened really fast. So I knew, like, with that happening, that it was definitely meant to be as well. And so I feel like changing my name has helped me to come in more alignment with just my higher self and more of my purpose. I feel like my current name that I have is more of an embodiment. I know that we, you know, on some level, we choose our name before we come here. And so no doubt that I chose the name that I did have, but that name I know, and that specific embodiment was meant to come to an end. And I always felt like, ever since I was little, I never actually truly resonated with the old name that I had. I actually, and when I said, like I said, when I heard this name, Mana, I knew that it was my name. And so I've just been really excited. I don't even feel like Deja anymore. I feel like Mana. I don't even realize that like my name was not Mana. So it's been really great. So many amazing things have happened for me. It's definitely has been a death. Like they tell you, I went to see actually a master numerologist before I changed my name. And the master numerologist says that the first 3 months kind of feels like a death. And then as you start to come out of that, around the 5th and 6th month, you start to see how your new name is working for you. And I definitely believe that that's true. I actually feel like I'm closing out some of the old, well, we're always closing out old versions of ourselves, but even just the things that Deja may have opened, I'm still closing out some of those as I'm welcoming in the new with Mana Keep Blessing. And so I'm just so grateful. This has been such an amazing journey. I love that I changed my name. I love that I listen to that inner guidance, that intuition. A lot of people thought that I was crazy, like, for changing my name. Like, why would you change your name? And there was just so many things that was happening at that time. It was definitely meant to be. So I just wanted to do a quick update. On my next video that you guys see, I'll actually talk a little bit more about following our intuition, and I'm actually going to do a light language transmission as well. And so what I will say is that following your intuition is not always easy, but it's definitely something that you should do. It doesn't mean that, like, when you follow your intuition that it's always going to lead you into something that you feel, or the experience is going to be blissful and joyous. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going to happen. Ultimately, it is leading you to bliss and joy because it's what your heart truly desires. It's going to help to expand your consciousness. That is what consciousness is always seeking to do. So whatever your intuition is guiding you to, that is going to lead to your greatest expansion. But it doesn't mean that whatever experience it is saying yes to or to do, that particular experience is going to be joyous. So, but what I will say is that it's really important to listen to your intuition. The price can definitely be so high if you choose not to do so. And I have an example of that. I was staying at a friend's house, and I had a lot of stuff in my car at this time. I had important documents, and I had things like I had this cold crypto wallet, and on this cold crypto wallet, there was like $10,000 that I had on there that would turn into fiat currency. It was like Ethereum. I had a few different ones on there, but it totaled out to about, and it's worth more now at this point. But it had totaled out to about $10,000 in fiat. And I had some other important documents, like paperwork, in this car. Well, I was in my friend's house and I was tired, and my intuition was telling me, hey, just go make sure that your door is locked. And I was like, well, I was thinking in my head, I'm tired, and this is a really nice neighborhood. There's not going to be anything that happens. Like, I always leave my car unlocked, like, for the most part, and nothing has ever happened to me before, so why would this be any different? Well, I kind of, like, walked up the stairs a little bit, and I pressed a button, and it didn't beep. My car beeps to tell me that it's locked. And I thought, oh, well, maybe I just didn't hear it. I'm sure it's fine. And I just walked back down the stairs, and I went and I rested. Well, the next morning, I found out that my car had been broken into, and all the important documents that I had, the wallet with the cryptocurrency, all that money was gone. They even took, like, I had tarot cards in there. And so that was a consequence of me not listening to my intuition. And all it would have taken is for me to go up a few more stairs, go and walk to the door, open it up to make sure that the car was actually locking. Maybe I would have seen that there possibly the door was open, or somewhat something would have been something different that would have happened. But this was me learning a hard lesson of listening to my intuition. And for me personally, this was a testimony of how in tune and how I am receiving so many messages that I'm guided to just go ahead and, trust myself and trust my intuition. Because for me now, when I'm not listening to my intuition, the price that I have to pay is just way too high, and I'm not willing to pay that price anymore. So ultimately, like I said, when you do trust your intuition, it is leading you to your greatest expansion, which is ultimately leading you to your greatest joy as well. And so just trust yourself. And even if you don't feel like you can trust yourself yet, you can do things to test your own intuition. There's actually a book. I was looking over to see if I could find. There's a book that's called E Squared that I feel like a lot of people who are struggling with this, that you might actually really like to work with. It's a great way that you can test your intuition and test how you're also creating your reality and things like that. Instead of just, oh, I understand it. I've learned this concept. Yes, I believe that it's true, but then on some level in your unconsciousness, you don't believe that it's true. You don't believe that you're creating your reality. You may not believe that you're really intuitive, or you're getting these messages. And so this is a way that you can actually test that. It's like doing a scientific experiment, because spirituality and science, they're one. So why would this be any different? So that book is a great book for you to check out. I thought I would do another video, but I'm just rolling into it with the intuition thing here. So I will go ahead and do a transmission as well that will help support you. But I'm just praying for everybody. I know everybody, there's a lot that's going on right now, a lot of distractions. What I will say about everything that's going on is it's all a reflection of what is happening within you. So if there's something that's really triggering you on the outside that you're seeing that's happening out in the world, that is that same thing is happening within you. So this is an invitation and an opportunity to go within and to heal and work with those different aspects of ourselves so they can become integrated. And we have so many moving pieces and so many different aspects of ourselves. You know, we have so many inner children that we're working with as well. And then we're working with also aspects of other lifetimes that we live. So this is 0 point calibration that you're working with. And this human journey is not an easy one. So I applaud you for everything that you're doing, all of the work that you're doing, sending you out so much love. Please reach out if there's anything that I can do for you. I know that sometimes we can feel alone, especially as a starseed. The starseed that I particularly am is I don't like to immerse myself in a lot of energy when I'm like around a lot of people, although I like really small and intimate gatherings and really getting to know people more deeply, but I can't stand like going out to the grocery store and things like that. But what I've learned to do is to kind of just change it into an opportunity, and what can I give in those moments? So how can I bless this land that I'm walking on, so wherever you're going, and then the people that you come into contact with. So yeah, just a quick update. If anybody was interested in changing their name or what that process is like, I highly recommend you reaching out to a numerologist before you actually make any kind of official name change, because you want to see what energies and frequencies you're bringing in, if it's harmonious with, you know, the energy of the universe as well. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, I will go ahead and do a light language transmission to help support you with your intuition, being able to recognize when your intuition is showing up and speaking to you, and as well as assisting you with following through on the guidance that you're getting. And so I might just invite you to close your eyes, and we're just going to take a deep breath. And exhaling that when you're ready. And just taking another deep breath, filling your body with love. And exhaling that when you're ready. Haku kainake no ko uku kakinekere uku rukushibaraire, lukushimato ukadaishina tataiti nekoto undaki nene. Rakupapu ataka senegate loko ukaku unancho no kuturu kubabine na. Shanto korina ko otakire de kete ukuno chinakata uta se seku utaki nene. Buruka papa ukana chako upaire. Sauru turu kanete nanchinakato omaki elakushinaka untaki ne kete utukushinu kutai. Seto ure tataka ina mako unchana kite ilako unoko una shawoto utaishina kutu utaniki ukunanana. Mako oaene no oa yeloko unaki eloshina kuturu kudita get oakine. Sarukuburu kutu nakita ina kiti kutu utuku une tekete nuna kutu naki inoko unaki ineke ukuni. Saku amaki re tekea. Boko atana na kisine kite loko wa na ua kine kire lokore moko uka echiku uchiku anaki ikine ke ai ineke ma una ke e ua sa ukurere baroko pa ineke ta utuk unna ki ina ko ona shakut utin sumo ko mai neke e ua sa rukubreta ko unta kishne ke ona e kona e ke ona ki o ko onshre. Taking a deep breath in. And releasing that when you're ready. Sai ua ki ua shimoto tumushibataire. So ukanaki na koto ua. Saroko reta ko umakuma ki a hill shinatai tai shinato tu shinakutu utaiki. To unkanaki no kuchabaka uta eke o ukanishikutu the urita ki in a uchimakata eta ki ewa. Shakuna na gine na kon tiny ki in the ko ushma say he oa a ko una ki one no ko he okay na hello ko he sa ukunichi mokoto he ko unchaki eke ota serekine ki wa shirokoto na kineke wa ki unchinikiti inte ko untano ko ona saru kerete te ko ushna ki ona so ushna hi sa usha hush na ki ete ki ua se ush na ki ush so knere. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm sending you out so much love and blessings, and I love you so much. Namaste.